Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to do basic animation in Google Slides. You're going to learn how to make a scene similar to this. Here we've got a gorilla in the jungle. A monkey comes swinging in on a vine, says, "Hey, why are you so sad?" "Because I want a banana, but the tree isn't strong enough to hold me." "I'll get you one." The end. That was a short little scene, but if you remember last week you were in here, you spent some time creating your storyboard. Now we're going to spend a little bit of time taking one of the scenes you've created and turning it into an animated slide similar to what I just showed you. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to go in to Google Slides, and I'm going to show you how to make a slide similar to what I just showed you. So in the slide, to get started, we're going to go in, we have a blank slide. I recommend hitting the right mouse button, going up to Apply Background, or Apply Layout, go down until you see blank. And now we have an empty screen. Nothing's on the slide, so we can start from new and get started. So we're going to come up to Insert, Image, Search the web. And on this, I want to find a nice little jungle scene. So I'm going to type in jungle, hit enter. Now we've got a couple we have some scenes of nice jungles. I'm going to look at a few of them. I think this is a good one. So I'm going to click that one. You have a couple of options. You can either drag and drop this in, or you can hit insert, and it will bring the image in. Now, if you'll notice, this picture, it doesn't fill up the entire screen. So what I would recommend doing is dragging it into one of the corners and grabbing the little blue nodes, stretching it out, and trying to fill up the entire screen. So now we have the whole screen filled up. The next step that we're going to do is to add some characters. We're going to go back to Insert, Image, Search the web, and I'm going to look for a monkey. Oh, there's a problem. All right, if we grab the monkeys, pull it in, there's a problem. He's got a background on it. That's not what we want, so we need to change something. And what we're going to change is by adding a word. We're going to come back to the images where we searched, and we're going to add the word clip art. CLIPART. Hit enter again. Now what has happened is it's giving us pictures of monkeys that do not have backgrounds. So, alright, this is the monkey that I used before, so we're going to use him again. I'm going to click into this, and I'm going to say insert. And if you'll notice, now we can see the jungle behind our monkey. Alright, he's kind of big for a scene, so we're going to shrink him down a little bit. Alright, get him to be a good size. I'm going to move him up here. Alright, so now we need to give him a vine to swing on. Alright, how we do that? You have a couple of ways. You can go to Insert, and you can go to Line, and this shows you all the different lines. Or you can come up here. If you click under this little down arrow, it will show you all the different types of lines that you can use. We're just going to use a basic one, so I'm going to just pick a line. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it, and I'll just put a little line right there. Alright? So this is kind of cutting across them, so I'm going to move the little ends. I actually think it would be a little bit better if we make it look like it's coming this way. So reposition it, and right there, looks like the monkey's holding it. Well, that's not a very good color for a jungle scene. It's kind of gray. So if I come up here to line color, click into this, I can pick a new color. All right. Now that line's pretty thin. It's not a very strong vine, so we're going to make it a little bit bigger so it can hold that monkey. Now, I want to group the two of these together. So I've clicked off them. And what I need to do is I click under one. If I hit the shift button, click under the other, if you'll notice, it put both of them together. If I right mouse click, I can come down here to group. And what that allows me to do is move both of them together at the same time. It treats them as one thing instead of two. All right? So I'm going to position the monkey where I want him. Now we need to look for our second character, the gorilla. So I come back to Insert, Image, search the web. I'm going to change the word monkey to gorilla. Alright, so let me show you. I can already tell when you see this checkerboard pattern, you know there's going to be a problem. So I'll show you what happens. If we click Insert, you can't see behind the gorilla. Alright, so we're going to undo that, get rid of that, and we will try this again. Insert, Image, search the web. Alright, we'll try this gorilla this time. See if he looks a little bit better. He does. He does not have a background. So I'm going to move him around, maybe shrink him just a little bit. And if you'll notice, I wanted him, instead of having his whole body, I want it to just be kind of the top part of him. So I'm going to shrink him down or push him down off the edge of the slide. So when he shows up, all you will see is the top half. All right? So now we're going to add our words. We have a couple of ways to do this. We can go to Shape, all right? And this has all sorts of shapes that we can use. So we can use callouts, or we can come up to Insert in Shapes, and we can find the same things. So we're going to find some voice bubbles, some callouts, all right? So I've found one. I'm going to drag it, draw it out. And if I double click inside it, I can start typing in here. Hey, why are you so sad? Question mark. All right, I don't know about you. I don't think that's a very good monkey font. So I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to come up to the fonts, and I'm going to find what I think is a monkey font. All right, Comic Sans seems like a good one. Right, it even has a cool, funny name. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I can either click under this and pick a size. So we'll go with 18, or I can hit plus and make it just a little bit bigger. So I need to stretch this out so all the words are inside the bubble. Now if you'll notice, it's not quite pointing at the monkey's face. So I want to grab this little gold node, pull it over, and put it close to the monkey so it looks like it's coming from him. Another thing, this is kind of a dark scene, so I want to lighten this up a little bit. So I'm clicking under this, under the voice bubble. I'm going to come up here to fill color, click white, lighten that up just a little bit. Now the gorilla needs to say something back, but he's a little bit too close to the monkey, so we're going to scoot him over a little bit. We're going to go to Shape, Call Out. I'm going to find, this time we'll use a rectangle. Drag it over. I'm going to make the voice pulled over so it looks like it's coming from the gorilla. Click under it. And he's going to say, I want a banana. But the tree is not strong enough to hold me. He's excited, so an exclamation mark. Right? I'm going to give him a nice gorilla font. Right? I'll pick some. Yeah, I think that's a good gorilla font. All right? Big and strong. Right? I do want to lighten this up, so I'm going to change the color. And the monkey needs to say something back to him. So we're going to come into Shapes, Call Out, another voice bubble. We'll draw it on this side this time. Reposition it so it looks like the voice is coming from the monkey. And he says, I'll get you one. So now we have all of our parts. All right, I'm going to lighten that up. Now we're going to start animating all of this. If we hit the slideshow, everything's there. All right, so to animate it, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to have our monkey and the vine come in. I will click under him, and if you go into Insert, go down until you see Animation, click this, and here it has made our animation window. If you'll notice, right here, you can see the little monkey and the vine, so we know we're clicked under the right one. Here are some of the options. You have quite a few. We can make them appear, disappear, fade in, fade out, zoom in, fly in from left, right, or fly out. All right, I'll click under spin and show you what that does. So when we hit the mouse button, it makes him spin. All right, but that's really not a good way for the monkey to come in. So if we come here, this is called a carrot. We click under that, open this up. Now we get back to our options. We want this to fly in, and he's going to fly in from the left. All right, so we play this. He comes flying in. Now that was pretty fast. So I want him to slow down a little bit. If I come under the carrot a little bit, I can come in and I can change his speed. So we're going to slow him down. All right, before I show you what happens next, we're going to add some animation to the next part. We're going to click on the first thing that the monkey says. So we're going to click into this voice bubble, hit animation. We have our options, and appearing is just fine. So let's see what it looks like. The monkey flies in. It's a little bit slower now. Then this voice bubble shows up. All right? So let's keep going. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to have the monkey's voice pop up. But before we do that, all right, I want to show you something kind of cool. If we click under this and hit animation and then come to disappear, and then if we click under the gorilla's voice, add animation and have it appear. And now if we come under this second thing that we're trying to change, if we click under this and say with previous, what this will do is it's going to make the action, this appearing, this disappearing, this voice bubble, and this appearing at the same time. So let's watch what happens. All right? A monkey comes in. He says this. And if you'll notice, we told this voice bubble to disappear at the same time that this one appeared. All right? So it makes it look like they're talking to each other. So now we're going to click back under the gorilla's voice, and we want this one to disappear this time. So disappear. At the exact same time, we want the monkey's second thing that the monkey is saying, we want that to appear. All right, so I clicked under this, I hit add animation. Under this, I came under and I said with previous. So let's see our finished slide. We're in the jungle. Mr. Monkey comes in. Hey, why are you so sad? I want a banana. The tree is not strong enough to hold me. I'll get you one. And that is it. I hope this helps, right? And I want to see what you're able to create with this. All right, go out, have fun, and I'll see you later. Bye.